Okay, so I'm on my 2017 250 XC. So this bike is carbureted, and I haven't ridden this bike for a while because I've been doing just the EFI bikes. I also put this bike back to stock with the head so that it would be a more apples to apples comparison, because I was running a high compression head on this bike. I'm not anymore. And this thing also freaking screams. So the EFI runs unbelievably crisp and clean, but so does this one, because I've got this one jetted quite well. There's not much of a difference. Like I said though, if you've never had a bike jetted properly, those EFI 2 smokers are gonna rock your world. But comparing it to just this one, not a huge difference. And I think this bike has more low end. And this bike is running stock header pipe. The EFI bikes, I've got FMF aftermarket headers on them. They're all running the same silencer, FMF aftermarkets. 2 of them are turbine core, 2 silencers, 1 of them is a power core.
So now I've switched back over to the fuel injected 250 here, and I'm going to take this hill climb up a really, really steep, sandy, deep sand hill, 3rd gear pinned.
Dude, I like that bike a lot.
Not bad, huh?
And it helps that it's an 18 and it's not worn out at all. It's all brand new and crisp, you know.
That's only got 60 hours on it though.
The power's super easy to modulate.
So what are your first thoughts? Well, in the background.
It doesn't do anything wrong.
No, between the two.
Oh, I like the, that one corner's really good, but I like the feel and the chassis of the XC a little bit better.
Okay, so now I'm back on the EFI bike, KTM 250 XC-W TPI. Scott is in front of me on my old 2017 carbureted 250 XC, and man, they both run good. I think this EFI bike runs a little bit cleaner, revs a little bit freer down on the very bottom end. It's just so crisp down there, and maybe slightly more crisp than my XC. Just has like a smoother this bike just has a little bit smoother transition. There's like no hesitation. There's not, the word I want to use is smooth. I think it might be making maybe just slightly less power, this one, but dang, they're close. Back on the 250 XC carbureted bike, you know, there's something about the way this feels in the low end that I almost feel like both the KTM EFI and that Husky EFI, they feel a little bit lighter on the front end. The way that they make power and the way they build power, it's almost like those bikes, and I know those bikes are heavier than this one, they both feel a little bit lighter. So Scott's in front of me, he's on the TE250i. He's thinking that the fuel injected bikes, both of them, for whatever reason, they do feel lighter in the initial, like, they just feel a little bit lighter on the front end than this 250 XC, even though we know they're not. But the geometry, the way that they're sitting, maybe it's that this chassis puts more weight on the front wheel, because those 2018 EFI bikes feel super light, just incredibly light. They feel amazing. This bike makes, I'm thinking just a touch more power on the low end. We haven't done like a drag race or anything yet. But this one feels like there's a little bit more bottom end than both of the EFI bikes, but I could be wrong.